for this to expand up. This be 10 a.m. open right here. We came down, sort of, in my opinion, made a juice swing. Now looking for us to shoot back up. Looking to take partials that over here of this high. So that will be taking 2 contracts off right there. Sell 2 right there at that high. And then I'm looking for X expansion all the way up. So again, looking for 2 contracts to come off, get above a little bit higher. So taking 2 contracts off, push up a little bit higher up into this range right here. And then once we push up, or we do push up in this range, drag and stop up. Just want to see a continuation and go above here. See if we can kind of get that. Okay, so I'm taking sell side right here. So I'm going to take off 2 contracts right here. Going to take off 2 contracts right here. All right. And then we're going to see if we can get that runner right there. Put that break even. And that'd be a break even as well. All right. So just going to kind of let it sit. So either way it goes, and get that runner. I want to get to extended deviation of right here. Oh, excuse me. Move this over here. So that was the manipulation. And what I did was, or what I'm ideally doing is, that's the manipulation down here, going for that buy, or that the manipulation. And what I did, I'm half of this right here. So if you take half of this, all right, boom. So you take half of this, of that deviation right there. You can see that's why I'm taking it off right there. So kind of just leaving it running, just letting it do what it do. Like I said, we get it. We do get it. But just want to make sure, paying the trade and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna see course of action and see if we get to this external high. Like I said, we could obviously manipulate down lower. That's why I'm taking partials right there. And then, like I said, for the full range, I am looking for it to continue to go up, but not needed at this stage. We could dip in this fair value gap, hold this breaker, and shoot back up. Very possible, especially with us being on the 15-minute, but just going to have to wait. And kind of this was my green light of the trade, coming back to midnight, touching that again, and stopping these people out, then come back above here, and then seeing that we displaced this inversion fair gap, got in on positions right here. Still in top step count. Show here.
Y'all, this is our first time playing this game. This finna be.
Still on top step right here. So like I said, break even. Taking partials and all that good stuff, and then seeing if we can get one more runner and get up in here. This is me just want to work on leaving runners to Stevie. I keep saying Stevie. Standard deviations. I want to get better at leaving runners like that. Because I think majority of the time it's going to kind of keep me on side, and just kind of looking at this reaction, seeing this drop down, juice swing, all that good stuff, and then see if we can get some expansion up. Again, what I'm basing this off of is this right here. Right there. And I'm using the bodies, and then half of that is this. So yeah, that's fine right there. That's exactly what I'm doing. So Could we just come back down and shoot lower? Absolutely. And I'm just gonna keep on taking partials, like checking partials. I think that's gonna be the best way of doing it. Making sure I don't choose highs. I'm not picking tops. I feel like we can. We've reacted lower, coming back into here. I don't know if we elected in a 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah, just a little bit of that 5-minute fair value gap right there. So in my opinion, that was a good trade. 5-minute fair value gap up there, and like I said, we'll get some more extension up. We might not get it though. We might just shoot back lower, but just kind of let myself be in the opportunity of like, hey, we do shoot up. I don't even think this is a crazy. How many points it is? It's not that crazy of a move. No, 25 points ain't that crazy. So we're just gonna let it do what it do. Let it rock out. Once we get above this high or this, up in here, I would then move this even more. Right now, I'm cool with just a break even. Well, leaving it right there. I want to give it some breathing room. I would like for this to be a breakaway gap, but it doesn't have to be. I've seen it not be one. So, ideally, we stay above this breaker and just continue to go up. But like I said, giving an opportunity to do what it do. Leave it run on top step as well. So, if we get a closure, if we close above this consequent encouragement of this wick, I will then move it. So if we close above that, that would tell me that the trade's still good till we don't. But I want to buy it closed above that consequent encouragement of this wick. You see how we close right at it? That tells me, my opinion, that tells me I'm keeping the stop loss right here. Now we close above here, then I will feel confident in moving it. And this is kind of how you trade all-time highs. I'm using standard deviations at this point. Like nothing else is kind of guiding this trade other than I used half of that standard deviation. So right now we're going to move up because I'm looking at, we got 30 more seconds to this candle close. So I'm just going to move up to that aura block right here. So now that we touched it, we should not come back below here until we, shoot up even more higher into this, to least this TP. Then check on the top step. Pretty close to it. I think this is where that high is. Let me see. Matter of fact, is that where the high is at? Not for sure. What high is this at? What is this? 24,900. So I'm going to go 24,900 right there. So 24,900 is that one. So 24,900. Because one's MNQ and then one's NQ. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the one that tops up out, close right there, and then see TP being hit.